Continue from where we stopped in the previous video. I will continue to our trade menu in this video. But before that, I just opened the account that I'll be using for the purposes of this training. I'll be using an account for the purpose of this training. I taught you how to add. You click on the cross button, you click on the pairs, you see they disappear. You click on them, they disappear. Click on them, they disappear. The ones you want to trade, you click on them, each of them will disappear. So that is the joy in trading stuff like this in trading the forex market. So let's just continue from where we stop. And metal golds, can add all of these CFDs and much more indices, Nasdaq Composite. So I added all of these. You see, I have a fuller things. I have fuller currency to trade. Excuse me. Now we have the chart. I've explained the chart with you. Now we have the trade menu. The trade menu, when you have a trade menu, there are certain things you have to take note in your trade menu. You have to take note of this in your trade menu. For example, your balance, your equity, your free margin. You see, this one is just 3. But by the time I enter a trade, say I enter a buy trade currently, I enter a buy trade, for example, like I told you, your first trade will start in loss. So the moment it start in loss, don't freak out. Just start your analysis and trade. Since you know it's gonna buy, it's what your broker should charge you as the spread. Now let me explain each of them. We have the balance, we have the margin, we have the free margin, we have the margin level percentage, we have the margin itself. Now your balance is what you deposited before you picked your trade. Your equity is your balance minus the current running trade, or let's say your equity is equal to balance plus running trades. So whether your running trade is in profit or loss, your equity will always show that your it is balance plus your equity plus your current running trades, while the free margin will be the amount you have left to enter more trades. For those of you who are having smaller account, I implore you to enter less trade. For example, if I should pick more trades, watch my margin, watch my free margin. This is $99,999. So let's say I impute my standard 100 lot size and I buy. You see what happened to the free margin? It dropped from 999 to what? 98,000. So that's what free margin is. Free margin shows the opportunity you have more to enter the trade. And also note, don't use 100 standard lots except you are funding 10,000 or even $100,000. Don't forget, don't use 100 standard lot. Like I told you in the video, in the book, don't use within the range of 0.01 to 0.05. So you'll be on the safer side. So this is what the market will give you. Then the margin level is calculated in percentage. It also shows the amount of opportunity you have or chances you have to enter more trades. Whenever your free margin is low, whenever your margin level is low, just know your trades are in trouble. Your broker can close all of your trades automatically to save the stress of holding that trade for long. So that's what happens here. Then also you see here, this very one here is sort. You can arrange the currency pair according to their alphabet. You can read them according to the time you open them. If you want to add more trades, you click here and add more of your trades. Then also you can personally close your trades by clicking or by press holding a particular trade. You press hold it, you see close order, you see new order, you see modify order, you see chart and modify order Modify order is when you want to edit your stop loss and take profit. This is my full gist. When you click on the pair, it will show you the full gist of the pair. This is my entry point. The one I underline black is my entry point, and this is the current market price. Current market price. You subtract that, multiply that by 100 times 10. You will have this exactly, which is the current trade running on loss on the account. So you can also drag it forward. This is what I do. Just drag this place forward a little bit. You see, have something like this pop out. You have it pop out this way, and you can see this is close, this is modify, and this is the chart. Simple. Same thing that was displayed. If you press hold, you can close order. So when you modify order, you can adjust your TP, your stop loss. You can adjust your TP, and once you do that, you can modify. Let's say I want to adjust my TP now to 20 pips, 67 6707. You see modify, you modify it. So you click on modify. Once you modify, you do that, automatically it will appear that you've edited it. You see now my SL is now showing. That being said, if you want to close a trade, what you do is click this place and close. It will bring profit or loss. You can close with profit or you close with loss. It depends on what you want. Let's close this on loss. Take for example, since it's a practical class, then you go to your trade history. Let's combine that here too. This menu is your trade history. So you click on your trade history. You see profit, you see deposit, you see balance, you see all the trades you have closed for long time, all the trades you've taken rather for long time. You have them here. Also, you can edit your sorting as well. You can edit the currency you want to see. The only currency you want to see, you can click it and say I want to see all symbols. You can click and say I want to see Alt CHF alone. Then also you have your date settings. You can set your date. You can view your trade history or result for today. You can view for last week. You can view for last month, for last 3 months, and you can customize the period, say from December to current to today. You can do that as well. So that's basically what you have here. And also we have the news. This is where you receive news update of what's going on. You may not necessarily need news for now, especially when you are not going to professional classes. News can do and undo, but you have to stay updated by coming here to check news. You can archive news, you can delete news. So the last thing I'll treat in this video is the shortcut to all of this. This is the shortcut to quote, shortcut to chart, shortcut to trade, your history, your trade history, and your mailbox, and every other thing you may need in the course of this trading. Don't forget, Metatrader is user interface and it's quite easy to operate. So thank you. God bless you. See you in the next video.